Hello boys and not boys, apologies, I am a little tad bit further on than where we were before. I did do that little battle that I said I would do down here. Reason being, I thought I was having some sound issues, but it turns out it's just me hearing them. So I went back and listened to the little recording, and you guys are not having the same sound issues that I am, so there shouldn't be any sound issues on this game. So if there are, please highlight them to me, but what I'm hearing is every sound is duplicated with like less than a quarter of a second apart. Which is really unnerving, but doesn't seem to be causing an issue, and it only seems to be the game sounds, not the game music or anything, so I shall just persevere with it and I'll see if I can figure it out and fix it another time. So what I was saying before was I need to take some castles. The faction that I'm currently part of only has 2 fiefs and 3 castles left, so I kind of need to take some of this stuff down here in an attempt to better my standings and then leave this kingdom and hopefully not have the elves beating down my door to deliver the bad news. Let's have a look. Deliver the herd. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, where's he want us to do? Oh, that's fine.
Yours is not a face I know.
Oh, he won't give it me to because our factions are at war. Fine. Keep your herd then. What's the garrison here? Has he just scooped up all the armies? He has. I'm going to grab him quickly before he scoops him up as well. 654. Well, we can't take that. 333. Might be able to take that. What about you? 249. That is probably our best bet. Oh, one of our castles is under siege. Is it by the elves by any chance? The level of my scouting skill's so low I can't see anything until I'm right on top of it. Speaking of which. Where is my scout? Oh, he's on his way. $470, what's the garrison? 121. Once the other army hits us, that puts us at over 300. What are you made up of? Can't see. Awesome, that's always helpful. $322 peasant levy. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna die. Why in the name of all that's good and holy would you just start that fight with no other preparation? He's the guy that's supposed to be coming and joining me to just sort of back up my side, so yeah, we're gonna have to get involved in this. Right. Because I don't have an infantry division, it's grouped them in with the cavalry, which is going to make this very choppy. It kind of restricts us to a just charge in and hope for the best scenario. But then we don't want the infantry to be too far behind us. So what I'm going to do is slow roll them down. Slow roll the cavalry down.
Listen, all of you. Sir Lady Wilsey.
So we'll just take a nice gentle trot down, let the infantry keep up with us, and then as we get right on top of them, we'll charge in, but then the infantry should come up behind us and help us a little bit.
Onwards, men.
Just try and keep the army together as much as we can, because we are severely outnumbered, and getting swamped will kill us.
En avant! En avant! Sir Lady Wilsey.
And they're sitting in the trees. That's always helpful. And we'll come here. And then once everyone's in position, we'll give the order to charge. There's no reason for us to hold back. We severely outnumber them in terms of elite level troops.
Trample those cowards! Trample those cowards!
I might have triggered that ability just a little bit on the early side. See if I can at least take out one of their knights. Okay, they've got more horsemen than I thought they had. But that's fine. Ooh, ooh. I got stuck by a peasant. Let's try and clean up some of these troops. The fact that they've come right to the back of the map where they can retreat quite easily is a bit unchivalrous. And dig this guy out of this mountain of peasants. Oh, is he a bad guy, is he? I was gonna do this with the garrison too, but our friend had different plans, shall we say. Well, this is a big old mess. Oh, he's one of ours. Part of me wants to get off my horse and get stuck in, but then I've got a feeling one of these knights is just going to lock my head off. Uh-oh. Go on, boys, run them down. I've lost. Ugh. I feel like we're having to just dig them out of their positions. It's mad. Oof, I got stuck on the tree. Oh, I can't. Oh, that was an absolute mess. What did I lose? 18 dudes. That's not good. 6 Knight of the Realms went down. All because they wouldn't wait for me. We might as well take the nobles because we need to replenish our losses. That was horrific. To lose 6 Knights of the Realm, that's like 600 chivalry gone. That's annoying. We'll take all the gear because we can sell it. No thanks to this idiot. He's now got 14 men. I literally brought him in to give me enough men to siege a castle, and all he's done is spent all of his men in that one fight. The guy's a belligerent idiot. I don't want you in my army anymore. Go away. Absolute liability. Right, let's think about it. That music's really loud. What's this? Oh. Oh, well, this is a bit of a... Hang on. Alright, we're going to save. I'm going to pause the recording just while I reset the game, see if that deals with the audio issue that I'm having currently. Okay, what shall we do next? We don't have an army big enough to siege a castle. There aren't any armies available because they're all currently running around getting stomped. We don't have any Grail Knights to be able to... Ooh, the Huntsman's just joined up high. That's fine. So at least we got a bit better scouting now. There's not really a lot we can do. 1 troop deserted, why? 77 out of 75. There we go. Sorted. Oh, not interested. This one's only got 200 dudes defending it, but we still need more bodies. If I could... I've got a quest here. I could make a couple of my guys commanders. And then give them their own armies. That would net me about another 150 dudes.
I am at your service.
But I would have to pay for them. I might even already have enough tools on me to get this sorted. No, I have 3. I need 12. That is right, isn't it? Yeah. Done. Leave. Now, before we cash in, let's use up some of our chivalry. Done. So we're down to 1,800. Let's see what we get from this. $2,000. Wow. We got like 700 for that. Maybe I'm getting a lot more chivalry than I thought I was. Let's go find somebody else to do a quest for. Can't do quests for these guys. Let me see if I can still recruit knights from there though, whereas it switched over to elven troops now. Nope, we still got knights. So at least we've got that still going for us. That's just a normal town, won't that? Could do a hideout, that'll get us a little bit of... Make peace with who? Oh, those guys, so we can't fight the Bretonnians anymore. Well, that's fine, because we couldn't anyway. Has that freed up any armies to help us? It has. Okay. Give me those guys, and I'm going to try and take back Castle... This thing. 194... Yeah, we can absolutely take this back. As long as we don't get steamrolled by a elven army coming out of nowhere, we should be able to take this back. There's one more guy in his way, but let's not beat around the bush, fella. I'm not sure what to expect from this, to be fair, so I'm kind of thinking we just go full break down the walls and then charge the gap. I've got more men than him. How has he taken over the siege? No, screw you, buddy. I'm not helping you. Let's check out the town and see what the town's got in defense-wise. 542. Yeah, we can't take that. What else have they got? This one down here. $291. Yeah, that's doable. That must be the leader of the faction that was leading that small band at 300, because he took over that quite easily. Oh, he's coming. Don't let him take my siege, not again. I think he's dealing with that castle that's currently being sieged. Oh no. I saw like an army of elves being formed up over there somewhere, and it was like 400 or 500 by the time it stopped counting. Right, let's get in here and see if we can make it happen before things go horribly wrong. All 10 of you dudes are ready for being recruited. Welcome aboard. Done. I'm overstacked, but it doesn't matter because we're not moving ahead in time. So that's a bit of a cheeky way of fighting with more troops than you actually have. Oh, we've gone up a level in charm. I don't think either of these are really beneficial to us. We did get a point though. Just trying to think if there's anything worth us trying to put together. We were working on engineering, weren't we? Throwing's not really reliable for us. Two-handed is meh. One-handed's kind of where we get most of our damage from at the moment. Polearm as well. If we put a point in vigor, it does let us max out pretty much everything. Intellect is where we wanted everything else. Social's at 3, but because we can't really recruit clans into our clan, social's a bit of a waste, to be honest with you. All those focus points I put in there are kind of just dead points. We could go engineering for better damage and accuracy with siege engines, which would help us in defenses, but not really in attacking. I think we go with vigor, and we go with one-handed. And there's somebody else that's got a point as well. This dude, neither of these are going to be any good for you, so it doesn't really matter. And then we need to go back into that screen to do our career point. Do we have one? We do. Do we put this one back, or do we get this one? Ability scales with leadership and propagates from all companions to units in a 5-meter radius. Okay. Done. Quick save before the battle. Lead the assault. This should be fairly simple. The garrison shouldn't have any mages or anything. But we shall see. We're going to split into 4 units. So we don't need any of these. How many archers do we have? 36. Right, so they can all actually go in 1, so we're not going to have 4 units, we're going to have... Gotta make sure the ladies are in. That's fine. You guys need to be over here too. You guys are just gonna have to sort of raw dog it through that hole in the wall. This is getting messy. The terrain's messing with my formations. Cool, cool, cool. So the archers are a problem. It shouldn't be much of a problem. So as they pour through and make contact, tell them to open fire. That'll give the ladies permission to basically use their magic. I'm going to come over here, see if I can get up onto that wall and start causing some grief for these archers. Uh-oh. That was cheeky. Boys, help me! Help me, boys! Good lads. That's good. I'm not interested in prisoners. I am, however, overstacked on knights now, so I will have to donate some of these guys to the garrison. But I'll donate the nobles. Done. I didn't get any. None of this stuff's any good for us. I didn't get any real chivalry for that. Wow, we are way over capacity. We need to visit the nearest town and sell up. Show mercy. Take it as my own. Continue. Manage the garrison. And there you go. That is what you have for now, kid. We need to go on our clan screen, go into parties. Auto recruit. Yeah, I don't care about the wages too much. Where is the nearest town? It's actually here. So that's the castle that he just took. That he took the siege off of me, and I've just let him have it. So he can keep it, especially now it's under siege. We don't really need horses because we're all mounted. Right, I can't get anything else out of that, so you can have that. Give me a sec. I need to... What did I need to do? I needed to kill the hogs. That's what I needed to do. And the cows. And the shepherds. Trade. Right, grain we'll keep, fish, meat we'll keep. The hides we don't need. The raw silk we don't need, that we don't need. The fur we don't need. I think we're probably overstacked on food as well. Yeah, 82 days is way too much. Say 200 on the grain side of things. 100, around 100 on the meat and fish. What's that give us? 49 days, that's much more reasonable. We'll take all the mules you've got. You can have the Sumpter horses though, the Midlands, the Chargers, the Empire Chargers, and the Bretonnian thingy-me-bobbies. Let's get rid of a bunch of these. We got some chivalry from somewhere, so I'll use that in a second to crank up the troops. If we can end up with like a 200 strong group of Grail Knights, I think there was not a single thing that could stand in our way. I've gone way over. That's fine. Tavern District, lady. No, we want knights, not ladies. Leave. Damn it. 651, yeah, but what's it made up of? 315 Azrai militia. How many Wild Riders have they got? Cavalry, they've got 120. Wild Riders, 92. I'll be honest. We might be able to take that. It'll be messy, but I'm thinking dump all of my chivalry into it, upgrade all of my knights as much as I possibly can, and I think we can probably take that because they don't have that many wild riders. They're mostly infantry. And those Azrai militia, let's have a look what they are. They're just spearmen. Like literally half of their army is made up of low class spearmen. So let's drop the save. Let's do the upgrades. How far do we go down though? Is the question. Well, there's only 14 of these guys that can be upgraded anyway, so we do that. Done. What's that? Nightly wages minus 10%. Morale plus 10%. Okay, let's go down another 200. Let's go down another 200. Okay. Let's go down another 200. I can't help but feeling that this is just not updated yet. It's going to update. Morale plus 10%. I think we're good there. That still says they're stronger than us. Despite the fact that over half of their army is made, literally 400 of their army is infantry, of which 300 is pure militia, it still says they're stronger than us. That's mad. What's the losses here? 51 troops across the entire... The walls are still broken, so it's like they're gonna come through the walls. And still it says the balance of power is on their side. Now what is going on with the elves, man? This is nuts. They're predominantly infantry. The wild riders are not going to be able to bring anything to bear. Purely down to the...
Infantry!
Do they even have a battering ram? No, they don't. They're just going to rush the holes in the wall. Part of me wants to just form one big blob here with the infantry. And set the archers up probably on this wall here. Out of sight of their archers. So then we can fight them here. In this courtyard, where our archers pepper them with arrows. The catapults are pretty useless. Oops, what did I do there? They'll probably get a couple of shots off early doors, but they're going to run straight for the holes in the wall, so I don't think they're going to do that well. Their hero troops might have spells that are going to hurt us, but there's not really a lot we can do about that. But I don't want to have loads of guys up here stuck on these catapults when they're not going to do anything. Because they've got no siege equipment. So it's not like they're going to be bringing down siege equipment. They might get a couple of shots off on the infantry, but I think there is a better space for them. We could try something a little bit cheeky. And that's where we put these guys like this.
Forward! Make a shield wall!
Like, densely populated in here.
Forward! Infantry! Form a shield wall!
Do the same thing here. So what should happen is purely through pathing, they should come through here and hit this shield wall, and they should come through here and hit this shield wall. So if we leave our archers in the middle, the archers should then have free reign to sort of hammer them from both sides. Which I'm interested to see if it will actually work out. And if not, we'll just close the knights in from either side and they'll get smashed anyway.
Infantry! Hold fire! Footmen! Hold fire! Archers!
We need to split these guys.
Archers!
You guys can stay in there and shoot at them from that side.
Move!
Squeeze me. Oh, is that because there's something there in the way? Wait, does that mean I can put the archers in there and they're pretty much immune to the enemy infantry because they can't actually get to them? That would be quite funny.
Move!
Because they'll shoot at the guys here, look. And then for here, again, same purpose. As they crash into the shield wall here, these guys will pepper them from the side. Or we could be really genius. Put those guys up there, they'll shoot them in the back. As long as they don't go to that edge, they shouldn't fall victim to the enemy archers. But the problem is, AI is stupid, and they probably will anyway. So we could put them over here. And they should be able to pepper them from over there. And I think that's probably the best setup we're going to get. Where are you guys going? Yeah, so one of their lords is an archer and he's absolutely cleaving our guys, so we don't really want that. I wish they wouldn't filter through, that's not what I've told them to do. Now look, now we're getting... that's what I wanted.
Use, do you pattern you? Boats them like balls. Long bow. We step where no stop. Mano, la mano. Temper those go on.
These ladies are tier 7, I believe. That's one of the Wild Riders. He needs dropping. We need to reset in a minute because they're starting to get their next reinforcement wave in. All the archers are dead, as I expected them to be. Step back, boys. Don't get drawn out into that fight just yet. Oh, hang on. Why is my leader just stood out in the middle of nowhere getting absolutely slaughtered by the wild riders? I hate wild riders, man. All of these guys hit like trucks. Now we need to mop up these random guys that are monopolizing my guys' time. I just can't understand how I'm supposed to fight against this, man. All of them are like 2 hit and I'm dead. 1 hit, okay. Oh, I got a couple of guys stuck in the gateway. All right. Oh, it's going to crash again because I'm trying to give orders from... I can't even give orders to my men. But literally every time I try and give an order, it just it crashes. Nope, I'm about to go down again because I'm being stabbed by people that I can't stab back and they can two-shot me. More guys behind me. Cool. That was 80% of my health gone in one hit. That's it. It's game over. Can't control my men. Even when I do, they get two-shot. It's just disgraceful. There's no... Yep, there we go. What was that? 151 physical damage. Sweet. The tricksters, they're the T7 infantry girls that were just two-shotting my knights. Wild Riders. We knew they were going to be a problem, but... So basically, their militia did next to nothing. So just 100 and something Wild Riders and 100 tricksters were enough to take down 612 Bretonnians. Hashtag balanced. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think I'm done with this overhaul mod. I originally said that we'd do this for 32 episodes, and it does interrupt my scheduling because I'll have to bring forward something else I wasn't going to do until later. But I'm going to be honest with you, I am really not enjoying this at all. There is no tactical maneuvering to be had. There is no sort of edge I can get in battle. There's no terrain advantage I can take. There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. So these were taking down my guys in literally 2 hits. Swing damage 121. That's insane. And look at their stat line. 2 10s across the board. The wood elves have basically been made so you can't beat them. For fully armored knights to be going up against them and getting cut down in 2 shots is just ridiculous, and the volume that they can field as well. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this at all, and I don't want you guys to have to watch something that I'm not enjoying. So I'm making an executive decision, and we are calling this series here. This is the last episode we're going to do of Bretonnia. It's boring. It's doom stacking. It's a shame because the game looks nice and there's some nice little mechanics and the magic's enjoyable, but the balance of the armies is just absolutely broken. I could re-roll and play as the Wood Elves, but then I'm just going to steamroll everything. It'll be equally as boring. The fact that I can't marry anybody, I can't get any sort of generational thing going, I can't bring anybody else's clans under my banner and build an empire. The game's just incredibly restricting. My only option is basically to disappear into the lands, farm quests until I get enough chivalry to have a whole army of Grail Knights, and then doomstack my way across the map. And I don't find that interesting. It isn't fun, and I don't want to be blunt. It's really doesn't appeal to me. It's a shame because I really was looking forward to doing this playthrough. But this overhaul mod's just crap. It looks great, but from the actual playability, tactics, and mechanics, it's just broken beyond belief. So yeah, I'm going to finish whinging about this anyway and move on to happier things. I'm just about to start recording the Valandian Crossbow series, so I'm going to move on to that because it's going to be a lot more interesting. But yeah, we won't be revisiting this. We won't be coming back to this overhaul mod either. Until they fix the faction balancing, there's absolutely no point. So we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. You probably didn't enjoy, because I definitely didn't. And I'll see you in the next one.